Just that
Oh, we got that one.
I could get some groceries
Oh,
tomorrow,
yeah.
so I'll get some
Oh, yeah.
different ones.
Right, sorry, guys. I'm just going to get a mouthful of food in. I got off before because I felt horribly dizzy, to be honest, all of a sudden. So, I need to just chill for a moment. I'm just going to get some food in. Here we go. We got a nice bit of hamburger patty there. So it shows you how special that is. All right. G'day. Good morning, Tina. I'm still just eating this all, guys. Hang on. Got some, looks tasty, yeah. Got some flying goose sriracha sauce, so watch me put way too much on. No, I got it, chat. So we're going to sit down. Tonight, what I want to talk about, I'm going to put a sticker up, hang on. I'm going to put a sticker up. Okay, we're going to put up a poll here, hang on. Okay, guys. Yeah, I got off early. I was feeling a bit dizzy and lightheaded all of a sudden, and I decided to wrap it up. And had some leftovers from yesterday to eat, and I feel a bit better now and stuff, so we'll have a bit more of a chat. I'm going to try and shove this in, hang on. Good work, Master Chef.
With onions on.
Yep, burger patty, some onion, and camembert or brie cheese, one or the other. Pickle. Oh, mate. It made me feel better. So, I want to have a good topic with this one, is what I was thinking. Your goal is to be better than your parents? Okay, that's an interesting way of putting it. Better than them in what way? What are you trying to achieve there? What's the plan, mate? I am going without the ring light at the moment, guys. I've had it on the last couple of days, and I think that's what made me feel a bit funny earlier, to be honest. So yeah, we're back. We'll do another probably an hour max. What time is it? Because yep, too late. Oh, we can do it. Yeah, we can do probably 10 p.m. later. So it's 8:53 now. No, at least now. Okay, man. Well, yeah, we'll do under an hour. Oh yeah, okay. There you go. You got me till about 9:30. And Susie's going to give me the old stage hook, the old cartoons, the hook come off the side of the stage, and right. I'll get torn off screen, and that'll be that. Real, honest, no more sugarcoat shit. That's it, right? That's it. That's fantastic. That's exactly it. Like, what you want to be actually like. For me, it's holding myself accountable to my own bullshit more than anything. Oh, Heavy D, you're crazy, bro. You're mad. You're out of your mind. Thank you, brother. Great to see you. How are you going, Heavy D? And that's actually a really good question. I'd be really interested with Heavy D what his goals are at the moment as well. What's going on, Heavy? Because you were saying D-Bird got you back on a dirt bike, right? Didn't you say that? You said you guys actually got back out on a bike, right? Or did I read that wrong? Oh, yeah, it does look tasty. Yeah, what else? But yeah. I think it's about like that's what I'm finding is driving me at the moment. Is the goals I have if I aim at them, I'm getting them, right? Did you see the new fire truck, Heavy D? Have you seen the video? I put a video on the channel, man. Just under the videos tab. So if you go to channel under the videos tab, there's a 5-minute video about the new fire truck. So that was a release. That was we announced the new truck on live yesterday. We did a premiere and all that stuff. But yeah, I was just thinking about that today with the truck, and after the last stream we had, just had something to eat and stuff, something to drink, some water was a good idea. And I'm just sitting there thinking about like when I want something and I actually really aim at it and want it, like not much usually stops me, you know. Like I saw that truck for sale, and within a couple of weeks, it's like, you know, I've had it, I've made it happen, we're moving forward, right? I think it's just sometimes it takes a lot longer. Some big goals in life take a long time, right? I think that's a lot of the patience I've had to learn with doing the homesteading stuff, building the cabin, building the garage. Like everything takes way longer than I think, and I have way more projects than I have time for. I think I understand the value of my time now. Like if I want to achieve my big goals, I need to narrow down this other stuff, get these cars cleared out and stuff, and just, you know, make things workable, right? That's where I'm at with it. G'day, Kurt. Good to see you, bro. How are you, man? Yeah, Kurt dropped a bloomin' donor the same as yours there, Heavy D, earlier. He dropped $100 at me as well, so you guys are going crazy today. I appreciate it. And all these other donors from Kurt and gift memberships and stuff, yeah, it's certainly... I'm overwhelmed, all right? You guys, oh, I don't know what to say on that. But yeah, I've been thinking for a few days, guys. So I really appreciate it, right? Really appreciate that, guys. I just have no words. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about tonight. Was I want to do a more fixated chat on like what are your goals at the moment? What do you feel stands between you and those goals? You know, there's something you want to pursue at the moment. Like what are your goals at the moment? What are you hoping to achieve in a week, in a month, in a year? You know, what do you feel you need to do before that? What do you feel is stopping you? You know, something like that. See where it goes. If you guys want to, yeah, that was the line of thinking I was going with. So for me, my goals are like. But my goals I set about 3 years ago as my core goals that before I'm 40, which is May next year, is when I turn 40, that the garage is finished, right? The cabin both cabins are done. There's a deck between the cabins. I've sort of flattened out the lawn. Like some of it's, you know, it doesn't matter too much, right? But I want to have like a reasonable setup here and sort of have life in flow again, you know, just where I've got a bit more control over my time. I'm more back to what I usually do rather than building all these big projects and stuff, right? So gave myself like 4 years to get it all done. Because that was it when I first got here. I was like, oh, I'm not going to build a garage. I just want to give up. I completely want to give up. I really did. But no, I just don't have that in me, apparently. I kicked myself back up. Tune in tomorrow. All right, yeah, you're heading off. All right, mate. All right. Well, I don't know, guys. So, yeah, anybody want to discuss that? We've got 7 people here. I'll let people type. We'll take a moment. Let's see if we get anybody wants to talk about it. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I suppose my biggest goal is just try and be a bit better each day. Try and drag myself forward a bit more each day, right? Try and make sure I'm doing better than I was, you know? Something to think about. Maybe we need to ask a different question. Anything stopping me now? Weather, my health, minimum amount of funds to complete my goals. Yep. How can we help with that? Like, what do you reckon? Can we make it any easier somehow? How do we get the health better? How do we get things a bit better? Well, that's what I want to do, guys. I want to try and brainstorm this. I'm interested in this. I don't know. We'll see where the conversation goes. As I say, we never know where it goes. It's kind of we get started and it goes where it goes, right? Am I back to smoking? No, Tina. No, not cigarettes. No, just had a little bit of my last little thing left. No cigarettes. I had a nicotine patch on. I don't know if that's what made me feel dizzy earlier in the stream. Last stream I did. I got off here. I felt real lightheaded and stuff, so I got off here pretty quick. But yeah, I'm feeling all right now. Is there some more water there, love, please? Not that other water bowl. That one tasted a bit funny. I don't know. Just pure water would do, if you don't mind. Fear, anxiety, and not having any help are things that hold me back. Okay, Gabby. So, you do have help though, Gabby. You know, you got help here. You know, we can talk about. But it's, yeah, like as far as in the real world, right? Yeah, you're going to have to carry yourself, right? But we talked about it from the start. In your case, Gabby, right? And that's where all your power is. This is where you take your power back, and you're getting it done. So you shouldn't. You got to remember when you've got that anxiety, that fear. Look how far you've come since you joined this channel, like and the stuff we talked about, and that you have handled it, and things have got better, right? So you make sure you're actually giving yourself credit, not just slave driving yourself and feeling like it's not happening, right? You got to look at the evidence from like where you were at to where you are now, right? It's like are things going up? Some days things go down, some days things get a bit worse, but like is the overall trend upward, right? I did miss a message above that. Sorry, I will get that. The goals are totally doable. Microsoft using says my goal is to have a safe home for my daughter and I in another city and spend the next 5 years rebuilding and thriving. It's exactly it, Gabby. It's essentially, getting to the right environment, getting into a place where you can control things. You don't have those other influences and stuff around and all that, right, from people, and you can just get on with it. Exactly it. Right. And we'll be here the whole way through, and we'll talk about it as we need to, and we'll make sure it all works out, mate. So happy days. Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. We've got a great community here, and we'll help each other. So, problem's already solved there, Gabby. It's just a matter of time, right? Repetition. Things take time to arrive. Just keep working at it, right? You got. That's what faith is, right? Believing it's actually going to come together and work. And if you put enough reps at it, if you put enough at it, it'll happen. That's all it is, right? Like when you don't feel like it, you just go, okay, well. It's like cleaning the garage. I was so overwhelmed by the garage. I'm like, I'm just going to keep moving stuff rather than think of the whole thing. What is the next thing in front of me I can move? What is the one next tiniest, what's one step forward I can take towards that thing right now? And then what's another step I can take? And it just, as long as you only think in that, and you just keep yourself busy as what's that next one little step that I can take towards the goal. Like for me in the garage, it's like pick up this one car part, take it to the pile of other car parts. Okay, pick up this car part. Oh, okay, put that tool I found away, And as long as I stay locked in that, it comes together by itself. I don't have to stress over it or anything, right? There's a song called Glow Different. I was listening to it after chat the other day. That's you. Oh, you reckon? Is that to me or you took it to Gabby on that one? I know. I'll screenshot. I'll look up the song, man. Sorry, it takes a moment to do the screenshots and that. Mandy, that's the message I missed today. Sorry, Mandy. I want to learn project management skills for my own goals. My brain is scattered, so creating a solid thought out step by step for each of my goals is the next skill to learn. Yep, just start the process, Mandy. Just like if you want to get that going, just start the chain going, and like when you're sort of sick of doing your other stuff and you're like, oh, I don't really, it gives you another thing to go to that you're building as well. So that's what I do is with the ADHD and stuff is I can't just be like focus on this one project for an entire week and I've got to get this done. It won't happen, right? That's why like normal self-improvement does not work for neurodivergent people, and they don't tell you that, right? So I spent years trying to do normal people hard grind self-improvement focus and just grit through and then I'd beat myself up because it's like, well, all these people are having success with this, but I can't do it. And then I learned like neurodivergent self-improvement is no, we need novelty. We crave different things. We have to do things a different way, which is why I'll go 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, an hour here, an hour there. Now, in a normal society job structure, jobs don't work that way. It's you clock in, you have your lunch, that structure, that routine. My autism kind of always responded well to that, but like my ADHD just kind of droned through the work and I was bored all the time, right? You did. So, I was just bored all the time doing that kind of stuff, and I didn't have any freedom to just do my own thing. So I knew I couldn't do that forever. Heidi, bed, puppy. No, bed. She's being a menace right now. She needs to go out. The health, that is what it is. The weather will change. The money will just need managing. Be more resourceful to get some. Yep, that's it, mate. So what's going on with the health like? What I hope things aren't too bad with it. I hope you're going to be able to sort it out a bit. I'm sorry, I think you did mention the other day. I just don't want to see what it was about. But yeah, I hope that situation's getting better for you. But obviously, let me know if I can help in some way. I don't know. I just try my best. So I don't know. Sometimes, maybe it just helps you guys to talk about it. Maybe you don't need much of an answer out of me. I don't know. Oh, don't you listen to it, bro? Oh, I'll have to now and on. Bro. Picked up some project management skills books. I'm going to put aside time each day, read those books I picked up and apply and practice. Yep, that's it, right? It's always what you apply and practice, what you actually do with information. You can have all the information, and this is why I cut out information from like politics and all that. So it's all information I don't need in my head. So I try not to, distract myself. I try not to put in a bunch of information I don't need in there that's, not going to do anything for me. That's why I really like to say, like, I don't do the politics and the news and all that, because otherwise I can just burn up my day on my phone staring at that, man, very easily. I've burned, like, I'll get an hour's work done in a day if I start looking at the news and this and that, and all over Instagram. My brain, I'll sit there and swipe all day, man. So I got to put barriers and stop myself doing that. So that's what I do implement, right? So, but yeah, we come back to it's like you can learn all this stuff, but the only things that are actually going to affect your life is what you actually apply, right? It's what you actually do. You can, like, people learn all the self-improvement stuff and then they go to another seminar or like, another Tony Robbins, another this, another how to become a millionaire, how to become a property investor. And, they go and pay for all these courses and stuff, but it's like, there's nothing like getting out and actually doing it in reality, right? And that's what I did when I went from video games. Like I got to the top in the world in a video game and then I was bored because there was nowhere to go from top in the world in a video game on that and what I enjoyed. I was like, well, if I can do that in a video game, I'd always doubt myself and I ground away at this video game. I was the best in the world at it. And then, well, briefly, second best mostly, right? And I was bored. There was no challenge anymore. And I was like, well, I'll go challenge myself in the real world. What happens if I want to get a real motorbike on track and do that? And, I went and did it. Life went to crap since then, and now I claw my way back, and now I'm going to give it I've learned a heck of a lot since then, so we'll give it a better go. Well, but the only way I'm going to find out is by doing, to become famous. What do you want to get famous for there, Ginger Swirl? Goal is to get famous. What do you want to be famous for? I think you set the standard and provide the platform everyone puts in the work to help each other. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm reading that the right way, Gabby, but yeah, it's like, for me, it's like I feel like I've got a responsibility here to actually keep my word. Like I do apologise. I said I'd do push-ups today. I did promise Ronnie that I would do push-ups today, and I was talking last night about doing what I say I'm going to do on here, but honestly, I feel like absolute crap today, guys. My shoulder is very sore, and I think I will do more damage and risk doing the September thing. So I just sort of swallow my ego on it and go, okay, well, I need to actually rest a bit, recover a little. I'm trying to do it too fast, What happened? Thought I was done. Oh, I had a bit. I was a bit dizzy, mate. I was a bit dizzy when we got off here. I hadn't really eaten much today, and I probably had a bit. I don't know, just zoned out a bit and thought I better get off here. But no, I thought this has been on my mind, and I felt I cut it off a bit early at like 8 o'clock, 10 past 8, something like that. So yeah, I don't know. We're not doing too long. We're going to do till 9:30 because Susie needs to get to sleep. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I was just curious to have this chat because I was sitting here once I got a stream. I was sitting here thinking about my own goals and what I'm doing in that, and it just got me thinking, where are you guys at? Like, what's going on? And just seeing what we're all thinking and how we view it. And that, right? I don't know. My brain's just there. Hence the title. Hence the specific question tonight. Listen to music that's total opposite of what I used to listen to, but I like the lyrics. Yeah, like I used to listen to a lot of like heavy metal and stuff and that, and like a lot of stuff that would make me like real aggro, like driving real angsty and whatever. Now I listen to like more electronic stuff. Autoimmune disease, no cure, just treatment, so you do things. I fatigue from daily activities. I need to rest more than normal. Nerve and muscle issues and pain if I persistently overdo it. Yeah, I would really. Did you look into the carnivore diet stuff, Lightwood? Because that was the main thing they were doing with Michaela Peterson, Jordan Peterson's daughter, with the autoimmune disease stuff. That would be the best one to look into. Would be Michaela Peterson, doing like a Joe Rogan thing, talking all about her diet, right? That's how they sort it out. Yeah, that's how they're battling autoimmune disease and stuff these days. I think it would really help you, to be honest. I think it would get you your energy back, and yeah. Oh yeah, all good. Hi, sir. How are you? Have a nice stream. Thank you, Adam. Rich and happy without any fame. Interesting. Yeah, some people like it that way. You know, whatever you want to aim at, mate. Want to get rich, we need to find leverage. Bond. I don't know what we're saying there. How far behind am I here? I'm not too far off, I don't think. Nah, people are ignorant of how to find leverage. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with all that. I don't know. Hard work. Do work. Work your ass off. You know, use your brain. I don't know, however you want to do it. I think a lot of people want to get rich off the internet. They're like, oh, learn stock trading. This and it's like, I understand if you can figure all that out, but you got to understand that when you see people making money off stocks and this and bonds and whatever, you know, there's people winning. For everyone who you're seeing winning, is they're getting the money of all the people who lost it. It doesn't come from nowhere. It's essentially a gambling. You know, like, you got to know what you're doing. Well, I'm just saying, you know, whereas, like, you know, if you try work hard and if you can actually get a thing like a vehicle, maybe you can do something with that, right? It depends, right? But, oh no, I'm not quite that brave on that stuff. Hi, I'm back. G'day, Hafiz. Great to see you again, brother. You studied how to get rich? Well, it could be helpful. Oh, at this rate, I think I'm going to be rich. Heavy D dropping more. My God, bro. Love you, Heavy D, mate. You're a champion, mate. Absolute legend. Thank you for that, man. Heavy D knows how to shut me up, I tell you that much. It's the only time I go speechless. What am I meant to say to that? I greatly appreciate it, mate. I greatly appreciate it. Heavy D. Oh, my God, man. One thing I realised recently was that I can do tasks, I can do anything. It's my organisation skills that are holding me back. I got to learn to be my own really good manager. Yeah, we don't. James Clear talks about this. I would really recommend Mandy get the full audio book. It would be worth buying or something, right? Maybe you can find a free version on YouTube. But James Clear, Atomic Habits. He talks in depth about exactly all of that kind of stuff. It's built off Japanese principles. That's basically what James Clear did with Atomic Habits. It's a Japanese philosophy and way of living, and then he repackaged it for the Western world, right? So yeah, it's a really good audio book or book to read there, and it's all about building systems and habits, and all the micro details stack up, right? So, like, one story he talks about is in cycling, the British team. I think it was the British team hadn't won in so long that the good brand of bikes wouldn't even let them ride their bikes. They're like, oh, you'll place so badly, you'll make our bikes look bad, right? So a new guy came in and they started studying, like, using different suits, using different things. Each rider had their own pillow that was molded, and who prefers, you know, what, this, that, whatever, right? And they structured everything. All the little improvements stacked up, and then they started winning, right? They started winning everything, right? Because of all the little micro improvements. And that's what happens is what he talks about is we don't fall to the level of our habits, we fall to the level of our systems. So you can have the habit of throwing away rubbish off the kitchen bench, and you can have the habit of doing your dishes or whatever. But if the trash bag isn't there, if there's no rubbish bin there, the system is gone. So you've got the habit of throwing away the rubbish. Like, you know, if you go to work and whatever, you don't leave rubbish everywhere and whatever. When you have your lunch, you put it in the bin. But if at home you don't have a bin in your kitchen or you haven't emptied it, well, now the rubbish gets left on the bench or something because the system has failed. It's not that the habit has failed. So that's exactly what I'm doing in the garage, is I'm trying to build up systems and shelving and organization. Because if I go into work on a car and I've been working on 4 different cars and I've left one tool here, one tool there, where's this tool, where's that, what did I do with that? I'll turn something that should take an hour and be calm into an 8-hour ordeal. Whereas if I go in and I spend an hour at the end of the day and I go, or an hour at the start of the day, and I repack all the tools and set everything up, now when I need a 10mm socket, I walk over, I grab the tool, and I just go back. There's no friction. There's no barrier between me and what I'm trying to do. So that's the really important thing about understanding systems, right? That's have my view on it. So yeah, James Clear, Atomic Habits is the audiobook, but you can look up some of it on YouTube. There's videos where he did like a TEDx type talk on it, right? And gave the cycling example on that. So yeah, James Clear, Atomic Habits, if anybody wants to look that up. Always does help, I guess, to have a pen and paper handy during my streams if you want to write stuff down. If I mention something like that. Because ADHD me plans to upload it and add it to the channel playlist that's on the channel, so I find these videos, but I always forget to do it. Yeah, we're just doing a short one, Hafiz. I just had this question. I want to talk about goals and stuff, and a bit of that. It's just been on my mind, and I want to focus on it a bit more. I want to do these more focused chats on direct topics, you know. Get everyone's opinion on it, you know, get everyone's view. Instead of talking nonsense, make you a hamburger. Well, I've got my own hamburgers, but I don't have any, that's my dinner tonight, mate. Hang on. Instead of talking nonsense, make me a hamburger with fries, lettuce, and tomato. No fries, no bun, mate. We've got, burger patties there. We got gherkin. We got onion. We got, brie cheese on there, melted on there. Topping those off with some sriracha sauce, mate. That's why I don't eat bread and I don't really eat vegetables, mate. The only vegetable I eat is a pickle. I do like pickle. Don't forget, members, we do have pickle emojis because everybody wanted them, so you better blimmin' use them. So now, yeah, apparently now I need to make a fire truck emoji as well. How do you listen to audiobooks? Why did I used to listen to them? I haven't listened to them for ages now. What's the main one that has all the audiobooks on it, Susie?
I forget what it's
Audible? Is it Audible? So. Yeah, I think it's called Audible is the main one I had at the time. But you can usually find most of the stuff on YouTube. But like James Clear, Atomic Habits was a really good one, and Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life. That's the main book that actually got me on track initially. That book, Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life, the audiobook, is what completely changed my path in life, was that. Heidi, stay. How are you molting this much, dude? You just stay right there. No, you're not getting on me bed, dog. Heidi is molting like crazy, guys. No, I've got the hamburgers. We do stay focused, Kane. We do. Is there an app? Yeah. I'll look it up later. I think it's on Audible. And on YouTube, Spotify, and yes, there's audiobook apps too. Yep. Exactly, at building systems, that's what I've been working on as well. Yeah, it works incredibly, doesn't it, Mandy? You know, you start to write down task lists and you start to just build these little systems and a place for everything and everything in its place. And what that comes down to is everything you own, every single thing you own, you ever owned in your life, right? Or you will ever own. You've got a duty of care and responsibility to that thing. Like, it's like if I have a dog, see, look, dog, I have to pat the dog. I have to feed the dog, right? Or Susie feeds it. You know, there's a responsibility to the thing. You know, if I buy this pen, so sell me this pen, Wolf of Wall Street. You know, if I buy this pen, you know, I have to eventually I dispose of it, right? You know, how much time and stuff goes into this pen. One day I had to go and okay, I'm buying this pen. I'm going to do all my work with it. Eventually it goes in the bin. Eventually I dispose of it. But every single item I have to do something with eventually, right? So it all takes time. We only have so much, right? So every car part I keep, every bit of this, every bit of that, everything we own is it takes a slice of your time, right? You have a duty of care and responsibility to everything you own. So if something doesn't have a place, like if I bring something to the garage and there's nowhere to put it, it's just going to end up put wherever because it doesn't have a home. It doesn't have a shelf. It doesn't have, you know, this is how you end up with things just laying around everywhere. You know, what is hoarding disorder? What is a hoarder's house full of old newspapers and stacked to the ceilings, whatever? It's they've got a system, but it's not a system that in any way works. That's what's fallen apart. It's a system. There's too much stuff in the space. They're like, oh, I know this is here, that's there, but it's you know, It's just excess of stuff and no system to operate off that actually can function. You know, to the point that they're sleeping on a floor amongst the junk and their delusion, like, oh yes, this is fine, right? Until the professional TV people come in to help. Like, no, you can't really live like this. You know, you bed puppy. One moment, guys. I was going to get them some water. Don't knock it over again. We're back. Sorry, guys. Hey, Mitchell, great to see you, mate. Yeah, holy shit, Heavy. Yeah, Heavy just is exploding my brain. Yeah, thanks again, Heavy D. Shout out to Heavy D. Absolute legend. Well, there's the pickle emojis. Pickle emojis, there we go. I got all my pickle emojis I asked for. Bye, everyone. See you next time. All right, Hafiz. Your goal is to become a global live streamer. Just start doing it, man. All I got to say, bro, is be yourself, be genuine, be real. Just do you, man. If you're going to put yourself out there on the internet to the world and you want to do it, just be you, be yourself, be real. Don't ever listen to a hater. That's the main thing that'll take down a live streamer. Is negative energy, letting it affect you, you know. Or just letting them have any attention, right? Essentially. That's the main thing. You, bed, go on. Sorry, the puppy's been a bit of a pain. Go lie down, puppy. Hey, enough. Steve. Sorry, I have to be a bit clear with her. She's getting better. She is getting better, but geez. German Shepherds are a lot of work, mate. I tell you. See, still arguing with me. I'm glad I didn't get a husky. What if I told you I was really Superman? You could be. Zed, don't you start. Hey, Zed, you're not a lick-a-tongue. You're a dog. You're not a lick-a-tongue Pokemon. Stop licking. You don't need to lick the whole... You don't need to lick every inch of the bed every night you get in it, you weirdo. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. Give me one moment here. Hey, you two. Wait. Enough. Lie down again. Look, you're sitting all weird again. Look, just lie down. When you lie down, you act normal. Okay, you're clean up. Everything's good. I love you. All right. Can you just say, I'm just busy, all right? That's enough? That's enough from you as well. Thank you. Right. I really look forward to the cabin being done, guys. You want to know what drives me each day to like keep moving forward, keep getting things done so I can get the cabin done, so we can do a live stream and I can sit in here and just do this. She can sleep up in the house. The dogs can be chilled out in the other room, and we can sit here till frickin' 1 a.m. I don't give a shit. All right, but we'll get there. Heidi, enough, and then we won't have all these interruptions. I do apologise. Current goal: achieve more clients for microscopy. Microscopy. I can't say that word. And advance my body and mind more. Heidi, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Heidi, no. You did let her out, right?
Just like
Yeah, exactly. Hey, enough. Shut up. Shut up. Don't wink at me. Shut up. No. Don't be rude. Stop whining. No. Good girl. It's enough. Dogs. One moment, guys. You. Lie down. Lie right down. No, don't sit there looking at me. Lie down. That is enough. Thank you. That is enough. Okay, look, you can have a pat. There you go. It's enough. 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 Don't pour it. Don't bite at me. I don't need eating. Thank you. Hey. Hey. Enough. It's enough from you. Thank you. Might have to get off here soon, guys, if she continues. Bah. do apologise, guys. Situation is what it is, unfortunately. Microsoft is cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Microsoft's tool, yes. Make data of the surface light, fluorescence, luminance, etc. Oh, fantastic. What will we do? I don't know. What will we do? Come here, then. Go lie down. Hey, leave your mother alone. Lie down. Shush. Hey. Stay there. Shut up. Dog. Hey. Enough. Excuse me. Stay there. That is enough. Right, I'll give you pats. Right there. You stay there. You leave your mother alone. This is what I'm dealing with. There's a needy German Shepherd. She's coming on heat, right? So she's very whiny. She wants to go find boy dogs and all these things. This is what you deal with. See? This is the menace. See? See where her head's at right now? She's like, yeah. Where the boys at? That's what she wants. She wants them boy dogs. Ain't happening. You're not going to be a hidey-ho. No being a hidey-ho. I'm sorry. My dogs are so confused. I bet they are. Like, where's it? Yeah. I'm glad. I tell you what, I'm glad I nearly got a Husky German Shepherd mix. It would not have gone well. Kira, how are you, Elliot? Good to see you, mate. Sorry if I missed out on anything there, guys. I might have got a bit lost in the chat here. I do apologise. See that, Heidi? All this distraction. You know, maybe getting a really high maintenance dog when I have ADHD was not the best idea. I mean, I've learnt a lot. Learnt a lot of patience and stuff. Got a new? Yeah, I'm going pretty well, Elliot. Yeah, flowing along. Got a new truck the other day. So there's a video on the channel about that. If anybody hasn't seen it, there's a video on the channel. If you go up there, you click on the video tab, not the live tab. Unveiling of the new Toyota truck. So if anybody wants to see my new Japanese fire truck, it's my new daily driver. I bought myself a Japanese fire truck. So if anybody wants to check that out, please do, and leave comments on it. You know, hit the like or whatever, or not. If you don't like it, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like about the video. You know, I'm curious. You know, you don't just have to be like, I like the truck. Or, you know, if you like the editing, is there something you think I should change, something I should tweak? I'd love feedback from my audience. You know, I make the videos for you guys to watch. As you know, they're not for me to watch, they're for you to watch. So I would appreciate any feedback. I kind of just put it out as, oh, okay, I'll put it out as this is what I think it should be at the moment. And yeah, but how much it cost? Oh, I'm not going to say that on this one on here. No, it was a reasonable price, but it needs some work. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on with it. Hopefully I don't lose money on it. But my plan is to keep it for quite a while, right? My plan, I wasn't planning on selling it, but you know me. You know me, I get a truck, I do it up, and then I go, oh, actually, maybe, you know, there are some other things, bigger trucks I have my eye on, right? Thinking of getting a much bigger truck and a digger or something, possibly. Been thinking about that for a while. Of what utility can I get from a bigger truck, but again, it's not until my other trucks are gone, the other cars are gone and stuff, there's a lot more space cleared, got cabins done, that's when I'll change truck again, I think, something a bit bigger. How's it going, mate? Just came here, bruv? Yeah, going well, man, going well. We just have a chit-chat, man. Tonight we're talking about goals at the moment. Yep. I'm going to be off here. It's 9:28. I said I'd do till 9:30, so we'll do another. I'll do till 9:35 without, you know, Susie wants to get to sleep. She's not feeling very well. So let's take a couple more minutes here. Any last questions, guys? Because I'll just wrap it up now. Have we got any final questions? Anything? Or shall we carry this chat on tomorrow? We can carry this chat on the tomorrow, or if anybody has any questions, do suggest them. You know, go to one of my old live videos, go to one of my shorts or something and comment and be like, oh, hey, man, tomorrow could you possibly ask this question? I'd love to know the answer to this question, right? And I'll put it up there. Should we do that? I'll take your questions, guys. If you want to leave comments on some of my shorts. So I'd love to have some questions if you guys want to put them up. So, yeah, caravan, mate. Mandy had a good idea earlier about doing videos and trying to fit certain engines in different cars. Yeah, there's that, but it's just not viable. Like as far as me actually driving them, it's a lot of work. Like I've done some conversions in cars, it's an immense amount of work to convert an engine into a car. Then I'd be certifying it and all of that, and it's going to be like something that's like, it's going to be like, look, guys, it kind of gets into the category of like crazy wacky YouTube show, guys. It's like you can do that for clout, but like that's not what I want to do, right? Like I mostly want to do self-improvement, and I'm just like working on my own stuff. Yeah, like doing engine conversions and getting them all certified and stuff to be like, hey guys, we're doing like episodes with this. So like I don't want to be that kind of creator. It's just like I would have bought the fire truck anyway. I didn't buy it for like YouTube clout. I'm just the kind of dude who will actually just buy a fire truck because it's a logical truck for my use, right? So like it's 4-wheel drive, it's diesel, stick shift, low mileage, it's got storage boxes on it. It's what I need in a truck around here, so that's what I got, So I don't know. But yeah. You want to open up a mechanic body shop? Nah, I'm getting out of all that, Gabby. I've done like a lifetime of like cars and stuff. So like these days, the cars now are more clearing out and just like my own stuff, right? And just like I'm finishing up some cars and going to sell them to clear up some space. But beyond that, I'm just going to tinker on my own stuff here and stuff. I don't want to be fixing cars for other people or any of that. It's just, nah. I don't want to open a paint shop. I don't want to open a mechanic. Nothing like that. Nah. I want to enjoy cars and stuff as a hobby and as a passion, I don't know who that is, Jordan. I'm sorry. Japanese trucks on Dirt 1. I like your truck. Without the fire conversion, just rally trucks like that one, bro. Rad, man. Yeah, I'll check it out, Joseph. I was thinking about that. I nearly looked that up earlier. Yeah, I was going to check it out, bro. I'll try to check it tonight. Actually, I'll make sure I screenshot it again, bro. Yeah, I'd love to check it out. It'd be a good laugh. Was Dirt 1, you said it was on Xbox 360. Was Dirt 1 only on Xbox 360? I'll look it up, man. I'll go look it up myself. I'll see. Yeah, see if I can find a clip or something. Got stoned and busted out your Xbox. Nice, mate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you've been having a jam. You have been driving. Oh, man, if you can... Do you post videos to your channel at all, Solar? If you could put up like a video of some of the gameplay of that, bro. Because that's exactly what I was going to do, was try and find a clip of it, man. I don't even know what happened to my old Xbox 360s. I had 2 of them and stuff. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what happened. I had 2 or 3 Xbox 360s. I probably just threw them away. I don't know. Dirt 1 2006 is such a good game. I'm sure I would have played it back in the day, man. It's yeah. I played a lot of I think Dirt 3 or Dirt 2. I remember it was like an industrial site where you drove over the top of containers and stuff, and there's a Ken block and whatever. I mean, I had old Colin McRae rally and all that kind of stuff. When I was like, oh man, I must have had Colin McRae rally on PC. Like it must have been before I even had a PlayStation 1 and like Gran Turismo. I think it must have been. Yeah, that's what I was playing back in the day. Like my first games before I had a PlayStation 1, I just had a PC and I'd play stuff like Lemmings and stuff. Wacky Wheels. Wacky Wheels was one of my favorite games. Where you're like a giraffe or an elephant or a lion and a go-kart. Wacky Wheels. Look up that game if you want to see an old basic game. What did I say, bro? I don't know. I don't know what Kurt thinks, bro. I don't know. I know he's replying to something. There's a semi-race up Pikes Peak. Those tandem rally races. 300 foot left. Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I played it. Back in the day. But yeah, I definitely, once the cabin's done and stuff, man, I'm going to get more into, I've got a much bigger CRT TV. I caught up with my dad and he goes, oh yeah, I've got that one. You come pick it up sometime. And he's got like it's like a 32-inch CRT. It was like the last of the CRT TVs we got in like 2008. He finally replaced the TV after like 20 years. And it was right before everything went to like plasmas and rear projections and all that, right? So he's still got that. He's like, oh, yeah, you can have that. Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, man. Like, it's literally the TV I used to play my old PlayStation on. So that's cool. So yeah, once the cabin's done, I'll get all that set up, and then yeah, I do definitely want to play a few more games. Shaun of the Breed, and that's got me into it. But I love offline gaming, man. That's what I found is the reason I like video gaming, the reason I like cars, the reason I like motorbikes, the reason I like anything I enjoy. And this is something you guys should really remember as well. The reason you like something you actually enjoy is because you enjoy doing it. So like, I enjoyed video games before I even went online against other people. I enjoyed cars as a kid because I like the mechanical side of it. I enjoy motorbikes because I enjoy the experience of riding a motorbike and that control and stuff. It's not about like cars to me were never about standing in a car park or somebody going, oh, I like your body kit and I like your wheels, and you know, nothing has ever been to impress other people. It's always just been a tool to enable enjoyment, to enable me to do a thing. Like, I enjoy riding my race bike. It's like the race bike isn't like, look at my race bike, I want to show this off. It's a tool to enable me to do that on track, right? It's just a tool to do the job. It's a tool to enable an experience. So that's what I try and like buy in life, is things that are actually going to be useful to what I'm trying to pursue and do. It's the tools of the trade. Every tradie needs his tools, I suppose, right? Yeah, Kurt dropped 100 as well earlier tonight. Massive shout out to Kurt and Heavy D tonight, dropping like crazy. You guys are out of your minds. I love it. I love it. And just just again, it just means more equipment for the channel, more leveling up and stuff. We did get a dono from Kurt earlier today though that was specifically for dog treats. I've screenshot it. We will purchase these dog treats in future when the YouTube pays me and whatever. We will get the dog. I'll probably just get some dog treats soon anyway, because they'll pay me, yeah, right. So I'll make sure I get them some treats, mate, and we'll give them treats on stream and that. This sounds like a plan. I think this is a good plan. And a whole heap of memberships from Kurt as well today. So yeah, thank you, brother. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure as always. I do love it, and yeah, it's always interesting on here. If anybody has not seen it yet, please do check out my YouTube video on the channel. If you go to the video tab, check out the video on the new truck. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment, please. I'm open to any feedback, please, guys. So if you have any more comments upon that, if you want to rewatch it and like really like critique it, the main critique I had from a friend, he was like, "Oh, it's not really a problem," but he just said the intro happened, you showed the truck, and it was straight into like, here's this rusty panel. He's like, it was a bit jarring, and it's like I should have run over like the motor of the truck and like more info before just going straight to the bad on it, kind of thing. So yeah, I should have done more of a walk around first. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, thank you, bro, I appreciate it. Because it gives me that. Yeah, I was just doing a quick short video on it, but it's definitely a really valid point. So if you guys see something like that, or like some of it is the audio is voiceover, and then it switches into me just talking. As soon as I start walking around the truck and opening the cabinets, it's just the audio as I was filming. So, one feels professional, one feels more casual and stuff, right? So yeah, any feedback you guys have, I would really appreciate it. Hello guys. Hey Stormbringer, g'day mate, how are you? Just heading off, guys, just wrapping it up for the night. So I need to get some sleep. So Susie, I'm pretty burnt out, to be honest. Cause yeah, we're pretty burnt out on this end. So make sure you get a good sleep. Back at it tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you guys then. So yeah, final shout outs. As always, number one to the moderators for keeping the trash up, making sure we can have a great conversation. Appreciate it. And next shout out, crazy people, Heavy D and Kurt dropping donos and memberships like crazy tonight. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate the members and everybody being here, right? It's you choose your time of all your time, all places you could be on earth, you chose to spend some time with me. So I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate you could be doing anything, but you're here and we're having a chat, and that means something to me, right? It's one of mine time, but I'm taking 9 people's time right now, right? So I always try to deliver, and yeah, I hope it served you in some way. And if you guys are struggling, do remember you can reach out to me through Instagram. If you want to talk about something you don't want to talk about publicly and you're like, hey, I need a bit of help, you can message me on Instagram. Okay, same name, Create Your Outcome. Okay, and I'll get back to you when I can. All right. Do check out my shorts if you're struggling and you're looking for some good messages, some stuff to save. Check out the shorts on the channel. And there's some, there's probably something there for everyone. Different day. Bob. Another one from Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. Another gift membership. What a legend. Thank you, bro. Kristen got that one. All right, guys. Yeah. Sorry, Storm. A bit off on the time, mate, but I'm sure we'll catch you tomorrow. I'll be doing another workout stream in the morning, working on the truck or something in the day, maybe in the garage, depending on the weather, depending on what I'm doing. Then we'll do an evening chat again, all right? Be back tomorrow. Cool. Back to the grindstone, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you all for joining me. Have a great evening.